Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to our look into the SOAP framework. Step 1 to supersize and grow your business. Step 1 of the process is story, current and desired. And normally I share usually just a quick way of doing the story, but today I'm going to dive into the hero's journey, share the 10-step framework for that, and encourage you to do this, fill it out for you, your current situation, your current story, for the problem you want to solve, which is part of the process, and for your desired state. Why? Because that creates the gap between where we are and where we want to be. Now, we picked a problem yesterday, or a challenge area, or an improvement area with respect to our finances for our business. We said, okay, that's what I'm going to focus on and work on this time. And I put my notes away, which I need in order to talk. So, what are the 10 steps? Step 1, the character. The character is always you, in this case, your business. Step 2, the problem, the current situation. It's the one that you identified yesterday that you're going to work on. Your current struggle, your current challenge, however you want to word it. I like to say challenge because it infers that I can figure it out. The guide is step 3, where a mentor or some insight comes into the picture. Step 4 is the plan, which is your strategy or action. What are you going to do about it? Step 5, call to action, is what motivates you. Step 6 is avoiding failure. What's at stake if you don't make this change? Step 7 is achieving success. That's the reward you get when you do make this change. Step 8 is transformation. There's always a transformation in every hero's journey or every good story. And that's the shift. Always a mindset shift first. And then there's behavioral changes. 9 is the new belief. It's our internal breakthrough. The shift is usually an external breakthrough. The new belief is an internal breakthrough, and that helps to solidify the transformation. And step 10 is sharing your story, sharing what happened to you with other people to inspire them. So let's look at an example of this. I shared a different one for the Be a Better You annual challenge, but I want to share Lena's story because she's a young and ambitious entrepreneur who's starting her own freelance graphic design business, and she's struggling with it. She's 26, so she's young. She's got a long way to go. But she's creative, driven, and determined to build a 6 or 7 figure business, an agency. Problem is, her income is inconsistent. She earns inconsistently. She struggles to separate her personal and business finances and often undercharges clients. Her cash flow is unpredictable. One of the first guidelines in doing a business and setting up a business and thinking you're going to grow is to separate personal and business expenses. The guide is an online business mastermind that she joined to help her to understand business better, right? She's new, she's a creative, and she doesn't necessarily have a huge and good business sense. She wants to understand pricing strategies, branding, and then financial systems for entrepreneurs. So she puts the systems and things in place so that she can grow. The plan, step 4, Lena opened a business bank account. Hooray! Hired a part-time virtual assistant and started using accounting software. All great start-off moves. She raised her prices and implemented retainer contracts, which I would contend she should have had all along. But when we're new to business, we don't always set things up right in the first place. Number 5, call to action. A missed rent payment. This is, what's at stake. She missed a rent payment because her invoices hadn't been paid in a timely manner by her customers. And that was a wake-up call for her to say, okay, this isn't working for me. I got to figure this out. To avoid failure, step 6. Without change, she understands that she risks burnout, missed opportunities, financial instability, and could jeopardize her dream and have to go get a job. 7, achieving success. Within 6 months, Lena doubled her monthly income, booked $10,000 in recurring revenue, and gained confidence in managing her business finances. The transformation, Lena made the shift from being a freelancer to seeing herself as the CEO of her own business, and she made choices and decisions based on being a business owner, not on just a creative worker. She embraced structure and built systems for stability. Why? And I think I harp on this a lot. Systems save us time, energy, and money because they're the things that we can repeat and we can predict the outcomes of them. Processes and systems are critical in my mind if you want to grow and scale and supersize your business. New belief, I deserve to be paid well for my skills. My business can grow on my terms. I love that. And then finally, number 10, how does she share her story? She now speaks on virtual panels and coaches other creatives on pricing and positioning, which is an awesome way to give back. Plus, it's another stream of income for her. So, what are we going to do today? we are going to identify what is our current 10-step hero's journey story and what is our desired 10-step hero's journey story. Because this allows us not only to just mire in where we are and ain't it awful, but to jump ahead and visualize and create exactly what we want it to be. So take your financial challenge. What's your current situation and story? Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or if you're like me, you can just write a paragraph about what the current situation is and a paragraph about envisioning what you want it to be. All right. Any questions? Hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye for step 2 of the Soul Framer.